Hello viewer, today we are going to take a look at TV games. No, not those TV games, the TV plug-and-play games. So for those of you who might not be aware of plug-and-play games, or just had parents with good enough judgment not to buy one of these for you, they are tiny consoles with built-in games that don't require anything but batteries to play. They're usually on sale for less than $50 and are advertised for their ease of use factor. Why buy a $350 console that makes you deal with lots of pesky cords when you can just buy a simpler, smaller device and comes at less than a fraction of the price? I guess when you think about it, home consoles have way better games and take only an extra minute to set up, and regardless, I find it puzzling how they are able to make so many of these. Just look at how many of these plug-and-play games companies have been able to make over these years. But anyway, let's get straight into today's plug-and-play device that I guarantee that most of you guys are unfamiliar with. I must quickly apologize for the quality of this device. I've had this thing for about 7 years now, and I'm still fairly surprised that it still works after all this time. But anyway, onto the two face buttons. It feels alright. It's a little bit stiff, but it's very responsive, and it gets the job done. The joystick is one of the things that's taken its toll over all these years. It becomes quite problematic when you want precise movements, but if you get this new, this probably won't be an issue for you. And next to the Mickey Mouse menu button, we have the on and off switch. Upon switching the device on, we are shown a menu in which 5 different games can be played. The Lion King, just Stitch I guess because Lilo isn't there, a Donald Duck game, Aladdin, we'll get back to that one, and another Lion King game. Okay, just hold on for a second. Why do we have 2 Lion King games? Could you guys not just come up with another game to put in there? We need to have 2. You know what? I just came up with an idea for a game myself. You have Mulan cut people to pieces. That idea is free, so don't hesitate to use it next time. Let's start off with Donald Duck Golf. Alright, we got 1-player and 2-player mode, a practice mode, a whole selection from 1 to 18, and a skill selection. Well, I'm definitely pro. Alrighty, first swing guys. That was pretty underwhelming. Alright, I think I can make it from right over here guys. How did that not go in? Yeah, at least we can settle with the birdie, I suppose. Okay, we settled with par. It seems like most of these players aren't ready for promo either. This game plays just like a basic 2D golf game. The only problem I have with this game is you can't really judge where the ball is going to go. It's just a matter of trial and error. I am not messing this up this time. Oh my... We now have a bogey. Wait, hold up a second. Mickey is doing just as bad as Pluto. I mean, I can understand Pluto. He's a dog. What is he supposed to do? But Mickey? The moment at which your own pet plays a sport just as well as you do, you need to find a completely blank, quiet space. Find a big chair. Yep, like that one. Walk up to said chair, sit in the chair, close your eyes, and reevaluate your entire life. I forgot to mention, there's this thing called a great shot. When you match your power bar and spin gauge perfectly, it makes you hit the ball slightly faster and further. And there's sparkles. This has to be the putt. Ah, The Lion King. The story the developers couldn't get enough of, so they had to make 2 games about it. I'll be grouping these 2 games together, by the way, since they have a similar theme. Alright, this is Simba's Lion King game, and is this really it? Yeah, basically this is just a Bejeweled clone. Instead of the jewels, there's fruits. You know, the only thing that made me play this game was the ridiculous expressions that Simba gives during the game for absolutely no reason at any given point. Aww, Simba, don't look at me like that. Okay, Simba, you got me. Alright, Simba, that's enough now. Okay, Simba, you can stop now. Just stop, Simba. Simba! Simba! The weird thing is, when he makes these faces, he keeps doing them over and over again. Did you do what I just thought you did? Now he's trying to dab. I wish I could make this up. Boxes now suddenly become interesting to you? My favorite expression that he gives is when he gives this awkward smile expression, like he just defeated Scar by himself. Alright there, buddy. You didn't do jack. Now for the Lion King with Timon and Pumbaa. Oops. Okay, the basic premise from what the game tells us is that Pumbaa is sleepwalking and it's Timon's job to create a path to lead him safely from one side of a water basin to the other. The only problem with this story, however, is that there's huge masses of land around the basin, like all around. Why can't Timon just figure out a way to have Pumbaa not walk through the only water basin in the entire area? Ow! But I digress. This game is pretty easy actually until you start to get to the higher levels. After all the years I've been playing this game, I just recently figured out you can speed up Pumbaa by holding the little button. Ah, the time I wasted that I'll never get back. Alright, I'm bored. Next up is Lilo and Stitch. Alrighty guys, so from what this story tells us is that Stitch fell into a cave while looking through Lilo's photos and now needs to find his way out of the cave. This was probably the funnest game for me as a kid. It was not difficult while having more engaging gameplay elements than say creating a path or watching fruit fall. The only time you can actually lose at this game is if you take more than 30 minutes to complete a level, which is next to impossible for anybody with a human brain, that is. What? I can't believe they decided to put the sound of a bat in pain while Stitch bounces off of him for a boost. That seems pretty cruel of Disney, doesn't it? Okay then, level complete. Having a little frame rate issues there, game? Every time Stitch moves in any direction too quickly, the game just drops frames like it's hot. Okay, we're finally done with this. You have helped Stitch find his way out of the caves, and Lilo was waiting there all along. You managed to find 33 out of 200 photos. Lilo was very happy to see Stitch safe even though some of her photos were lost. Perhaps you could try again and help Stitch find them all? I suppose. It can't really be much worse playing it a second time. Okay, I was wrong. It's way worse. It takes all the fun out of the game when you try to collect all the photos. It just takes so long. It's not even funny. Normally, a 10-minute game takes 30 minutes or more. And after the 10-minute mark, the game starts to overstay its welcome. You're just walking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. We're almost finally done. Were you really just standing there the whole time? I feel your pain. Well done. You have helped Stitch find his way out of the caves, collecting all of Lilo's photos on the way. She will be extremely pleased. Congratulations on putting your fine jumping skills to good use. Is that seriously all I get? I get a pat on the back and a thumbs up. Why couldn't we have unlockables or something, you know? Something to reward the player for playing really good? You know what? Just calm down. Just calm down. Okay. And for our final game today, we have Aladdin. Yeah, it had to happen eventually. This game is difficult. No, I don't mean just slightly difficult. No, I mean this is really hard. As a kid, I was never able to get past level 6 of this game. This game has the perfect combination of unpredictable enemy AI, extremely hard jumps, the inability to sufficiently protect yourself from damage, and a time limit on top of that. The only thing this game is missing is fall damage. Oh look, bread. Should probably get that. They even have full damage. Alright, we should probably talk about the story now. Princess Jasmine has been kidnapped and held for ransom. The price of her release? the fabled 5 gems of Agrabah. Guide Aladdin through the marketplace, caves, and palace to find gems that will free Princess Jasmine. Watch out for guards and snakes who want to stop you. Don't beat around the bush, Disney. We know a snake is gonna want to do a lot more to you than just stop you. I got the gem and level complete. Generic castle level 1, and now we're in the caves. It's supposed to be spooky because it's dark. Now this guy over here is called a punk. When you're far away from him, he'll throw 3 swords at you. But when you get close to him, he wants absolutely nothing to do with you. Ooh, he cannot touch this. Alright, got gem number 3 and level complete. We're in the palace for the 3rd time. Got gem number 4 and level complete. This game had so much potential. I'm just really sad to see a lot of their resources just go to waste. All they do is have you go back and forth and do the same missions over again. Oh, get here in this amount of time. Oh, grab the gem. And that's it. I think they could have actually made this their one good game and just scrapped the other games. Why have all these little mini games when you can have one really good game? But you know, we have to try to appeal to the broadest audience possible, and also so we can put all these characters in the box. One crazy thing to mention with this game also is when you get to the final level, it's not even as hard as some of the early levels. Like, there's not even as much peril, there's not as many jumps, there's not as many enemies to deal with, it's just boring. Okay, we're finally done with this. What? What do you mean go back? The door is wide open, why can't Aladdin just walk in there, beat the bad guys up, and swoop Jasmine? In what game have you ever not been able to walk through an open door before? I finally located the gem after looking for countless minutes. Yes, we are finally done with this. Well done. Aladdin has found the 5 gems of Agrabah and Princess Jasmine has been set free. With your help, Aladdin has once again saved the day. Congratulations. So let me get this straight. Aladdin gave the kidnapper exactly what they wanted. The gems probably grant some kind of power, which is probably an issue on its own. However, he stole these gems from very sacred places and is now a criminal to all of Agrabah, not just the guards and snakes. Well done, Aladdin. You have gone to a new low. One last thing, guys. So from the video clips I showed you, it made the game look pretty easy, right? But now I'm going to show you guys how many of the countless times I died before I got to the outcomes that I showed you in this video. And it's pretty ridiculous. Thank you to whoever watches this. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do with my channel yet, but that's exactly where you come in. So guys, if you like this video, you can let me know. Maybe I can make a series of obscure games with more plug-and-play games as well. And also, I need some ideas for videos I can make in between these plug-and-play games, as they take a lot of time to make. Let me know what kind of content you guys like, or what kind of content you would like to see from me, and I'll see you guys later.